podcast. I'm Marisa.
I'm Ariana.
And we're the Krolmeister sisters. As a reminder, this podcast is rated T for teen for strong language and mature themes.
If you don't want that duty in your podcast, then head on over to her very own podcast, Unlocked, where they talk to people about things.
And stuff. Or
stuff.
so I hear. You know. So, today, what are we going to talk about today, sister?
Man, shit if I remember. No, we are doing a best villain?
Yeah.
Bracket.
So
we're doing a bracket of villains. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. So, I've made a bracket for this. Okay. We have a bracket of everyone from the games. All of the culprits. We are excluding Midnight in Salem. This episode has no Midnight in Salem spoilers. It just has spoilers for every other game. Every single game, other than this one. But how could
that be?
I wonder. Okay, so our first matchup is Mitch Dillon from Secrets Can Kill versus Dwayne Powers from Stay Tuned for Danger. Now, this Dwayne Powers is separate from Blackface Dwayne Powers.
Well, this is Blackface Dwayne Powers.
No. No, it's not.
22.
It has numbers next to it that mean nothing.
Them numbers.
Those mean nothing.
Okay, so he's the only one that's on there.
Yes, I have for Ransom of the Seven Ships, Dwayne, I have him listed as Johnny Roll. So that I can kind of guess as to what that means. But yes, so
I see that now. Okay. Gotcha.
Mitch Dillon versus Dwayne Powers.
Okay.
I gotta go with Dwayne on this one.
Yeah,
because Mitch Dillon doesn't show up until the last 5 seconds of the game.
Mitch is kind of a shadow.
He really is.
Yeah, a literal shadow. So yeah. I'm going Dwayne here.
Yeah, we're going with Dwayne. I have that written down. Okay.
That's a rock fact.
Louis Chandler. Louis? Right? Louis? I don't care.
So. Yeah.
Whatever his name is. I don't fucking care about him.
Man.
Versus Lisa. Ostrom is apparently her last name. Ostrom? I had to look it up. So, which...
Okay.
Message in a Haunted Mansion versus...
Honestly, I think this might be a controversial pick. Lisa.
I'm honestly going with Lisa because... I honestly forget... I forget that Lewis exists. We literally forgot him off of our villains. Where are they now?
He's so... Basically,
he's so forgettable.
He's not actually a villain. He's just doing crimes, and we happen to be there.
Yeah. So, Lisa wins.
Lisa. For villainous intent.
Yeah. Joseph Hughes versus Taylor Sinclair.
Oh, okay. How are we determining best? Which, by the way, shout out to... Shit, who was it? On YouTube... To Emily Crock, who on YouTube commented on our episode 109, Clue Crew in Harry Potter. We proclaimed in that game that there was no Nancy Drew villain we could think of that was a Hufflepuff. And Emily Crock said, I think Joseph Hughes was a Hufflepuff villain. And I went, you know what? Yes, okay.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
So, I think when we're talking about, like, best villain, I think it has to do with, like, however we feel like determining it in that moment. So, like, Joseph versus Taylor, Joseph, for me, wins. Because,
yeah,
like, yes, if Taylor was against someone else, then I would probably choose him. But against Joseph's just, like, heartbreaking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
He's got a phantom-y vibe to him, so, you know what? Joseph it is.
Joseph it is. Joseph Hughes. So, Emily Griffin from Ghost Dogs Moon Lake versus Elliot Chen. from Haunted Carousel.
So you want me to choose between a former art student trying to pay off his crushing debt and a crazy woman who trains dogs?
I'm sorry, we came up with a whole backstory for her. Do you not remember?
She trained dogs.
She did train dogs. So which do you pick, sister?
Actually, I think I'm going with Elliot. He genuinely, I like his story better.
Yeah. I'm going with Elliot.
Especially once we insert our, headcanon of him just being a broke art student who, you know, he tried so hard.
He did. He tried so hard and got so far.
But in the end, it doesn't even matter, sister.
Andy Jason versus Shorty Thurman? I don't know his last name. I just wrote down Shorty.
Thurman. Yeah.
I'm like, it's probably not even his real name, so let's just do it. I don't like Andy Jason.
I hate Andy Jason. I'm like, as much as I hate Shorty, which I did a whole big production describing Shorty to my boyfriend recently, by the way. It was incredible. Took up the entire kitchen. But as much as I dislike Shorty, I hate Jason so much. So I'm going with Mr. Thurmond.
Yeah, I'm going with Shorty, because he's just less terrible.
Yeah.
At least he knows how to cook.
Yeah, he may be more extra, but
That's okay.
is also, so much less.
Very true. So next we have Jane versus Jane.
Oh no.
Jane Penvillin versus Jane Willoughby. I gotta go with the 12-year-old girl trying to poison her stepmother.
I do too, because I don't suspect that Jane Penvillin potentially killed somebody for her identity.
Yeah, Jane Willoughby. Or as her real name is, Marion something or other.
Thank you, I could not remember that.
It's Marion something. I don't know. We don't learn it until the fucking,
last 2 seconds. It's the Dear Hannah.
I mean, I think we can figure out, we know her first name from that letter from the real Jane. But I don't think we know her last name from that. I don't know. I don't care enough. I'm going with Jane P.
Sounds
in my book
good to
here.
Me.
Laurie Gerard versus Minette.
Good God. This is...
I go with Laurie.
This is... the twin assholes. Like, good God. Okay,
Well, okay. Minette is terrible and just a fucking nightmare to work with. Laurie Gerard is just trying to,
she just
buck
wants people to
stereotypes.
take her seriously.
She does.
And she has bad taste in men.
She really does. But I think...
Alright. Laurie
think
G it is.
Laurie G.
Laurie G. My baby.
Big Island Mike versus Yanni. Yanni Too Thick Volkstaya.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's hard. I mean...
I say Big Island Mike.
One, I am very confused by and am terrified will kill me, and the other, I am thoroughly confused by and terrified he will kill me. So, one is just...
Big Island Mike was just doing it to cover up his daughter's murder. The murder his daughter perpetrated, not that
he was just a dad trying to make it work.
Yeah, after his daughter murdered his wife.
I should do a
But Dad, it was for the best.
She wasn't going to let us be happy in the ocean, Dad.
Yeah. But Yanni is just so...
He's so annoying and just... And he hates
There's nothing
wolves.
to him.
I cannot abide by someone who hates wolves.
And the thing is that, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess Mike is as good an answer as we're gonna get from that one.
Yep. Big Island Mike. BIM for short.
BIM is the way!
Okay, Renee Amond versus Helena Berg. Both
Renee.
very interesting villains.
No, absolutely. Especially with Risa's villain backstory for her. Love it. Love everything about it.
I think I go with Helena.
Really? See, I would go with Renee.
Renee?
I love me a crazy Cajun lady.
I just like... I like Helena because she's so relatable.
I can relate to the crazy witch lady. I mean, I can kind of relate to Helena, too. The whole,
well, if
can
a guy
do it.
could do it and fail, then I can just do it myself.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Fiona Malloy versus Johnny Roll, aka Dwayne Powers 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Can I choose Fiona just because she's not in blackface?
Yes.
Because I choose Fiona because she's not in blackface. She wins.
Fiona. She gets that. Now, Kareen versus Scott from Trail of the Twister.
Oh, Kareen Myers. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
like, who the fuck is Kareen?
Yeah. I know, it's because for, like, a decade we pronounced it Corinne, because that's what it looked like to us, but if you actually play the game, she introduces herself as Kareen.
Yeah,
and
well,
that just, like, oof.
that's just how the voice actress decided to pronounce it, but doesn't mean it's right. As we've seen, sometimes the directing is hands off.
That's very true.
Let's see. I hate both of them.
Honestly, it's just like
they're two of the worst villains in my opinion. Because they're well, the handling of Kareen is so sloppy and the everything, honestly.
Yeah, with Kareen, it just doesn't. Her motive just doesn't make any sense. Scott's motive makes sense, but I hate him with a passion.
Yeah, he's a yelly asshole, and I don't appreciate that.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Kareen.
I mean, she does save some. She help because of her villainy. Nancy finds a lost book, so
yeah.
Books are cool.
Whereas Scott just tries to murder us in a field.
Yeah.
And also, I just hate Trail of the Twister. I hate Trail of the Twister so much. And I actually like Warnings at Waverly Academy.
Yeah, no, that's an actual good game.
Yeah, okay. Kareen. Rentaro versus Anya.
Anya, Tits McGee, always.
McGee. Yeah.
If nothing else, gotta love that her reasoning was to crush her ex. That was it. That was her entire fucking reason. That was her raison d'etre. She was fucking...
She at least had, like... She wasn't gaslighting anyone.
She wasn't. She was
terrorizing them.
And she was terrorizing them
gaslighting
in
them.
the lamest way possible.
It's very true.
Nobody should have let that proceed any further than it got.
Also, you gotta give it to her. She's out there lying on her resume to get jobs. Like, me too, bitch.
Yeah, I can dig this chick. I get it. I didn't want him back. I wanted to ruin him.
That was too good of an accent for hers. Okay, Brenda Carlton versus Abdullah.
Okay.
I just don't care about either of them.
I hate them both, like, in just different ways. Brenda, I actively put away from my brain because I hate her and she's so weird and whiny. And honestly, if we're putting the age perspective thing on here, her resentment of Nancy is deeply concerning.
Super weird. Because Brenda is, like, way older than Nancy.
Yeah.
So, it's like, ooh.
Because, yeah, Brenda was Nancy's rival in the 80s books.
But they did not do that well.
That's not what it was in this was not a rivalry, because she was an adult and Nancy was barely more than a child.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, I hate Abdullah because he's a yelly boy and I want to punch him in his face.
Yeah, he is one of those, he just mansplains the entire game. So it's like, do I want the whiny lady or the arrogant man?
Can I just say, I hate that Professor Hotchkiss has a thing for Abdullah, because it's like, no, my girl, you have got to see what an asshole he is. I need you to be on my side here.
Yeah. So what do we think?
Fuck.
I think I'm leaning Brenda.
See, I was gonna say I'm leaning Abdullah because at least his intent is on a grander scale than some fucking new, like, fake news. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, I hate the end of Alibi and Ashes so much. Okay, Abdullah.
Abdullah, absolutely. I hate the tunnels.
It's just so bad.
Stupid.
It's like set up to be a logic puzzle and then it isn't. And that's what I fucking hate about it. Okay. Victor Jeff Bridges Lawsett versus Clara Thornton.
You know, I'm gonna go Clara, honestly, because she is a very complex character.
She is.
She is not just an angry rich white man, which I wish there was more to that character. I honestly, genuinely do. But he's just an angry rich white man, and it's...
Yeah. I mean, if he was up against someone other than Clara, I would probably choose him.
Oh, probably. He's a
the
strong
real villain
character.
in that game. The real villain in that game is capitalism influencing academia.
Exactly.
And research. So,
that's a
really.
Fact. He's just a byproduct.
Yeah. But Clara Thornton is, like, I enjoy her as a character, even though she's, like, a huge bitch.
She's one of the more complex characters
complex.
they've ever given us. Yeah.
I'm going with Clara.
Yeah.
Ewan from Silent Spy versus Kiri from Shattered Medallion.
I gotta give it to my girl Kiri.
Yeah.
For one thing,
Ewan is just slimy.
He is. He's just a slimy, like, he's like a guy who's supposed to be cool. Like in some, like, let's say there was a So Weird movie where there's, like, this guy who's supposed to be all cool and into tech with Fiona and join us for our So Weird podcast. I would do it.
So Weird is on Disney Plus.
Is it?
Yes,
we're getting Disney Plus. It's got So Weird.
But what about Baby Yoda, Ariana? Isn't that the most important thing?
It really is.
It's the most important thing to me.
There's honestly only so much I can do.
Okay, but Ewan is like, he's in a So Weird movie.
Yeah, okay. Where, like, he's supposed to be all techie and cool, and he's, like, getting close to Fiona, and then he turns out to be a slime ball, and she's like, and there's, like, this, like, visceral turn, and you just, like, ew, you're just so awful and gross, and also, you're wearing a stupid Hawaiian shirt, you fucking idiot.
Ariana's strong opinions. Ariana's strong opinions on Hawaiian shirts. I'm gonna tell Daddy on you.
Well, it's funny because actually Adam's got a Hawaiian shirt, and I'm like, I love it.
Okay.
It's from when we did the Wii bowling.
Yeah. The entire cast of Labyrinth of Lies versus Soren from Sea of Darkness.
Ooh. See, here's the thing.
Man,
now I'm thinking about them, they're actually really fun back-to-back games.
They actually are.
Because they're, like, as much as I will rip on both of these games for various reasons.
Mostly they're puzzles.
Yeah, most of them are puzzle-related.
Oh, they had to... That's why Midnight in Salem didn't have very many puzzles. They were all taken up by Labyrinth of Lies and Sea of Darkness.
Guys, we used all of our puzzles. Well, fuck it. We won't have any puzzles, will we?
Okay, but, I want to go with I want to go with the entire cast of Labyrinth of Lies.
Yeah. I think they might win just by... But I gotta say, I love me some Soren, especially when I replace the character with Billy Eichner, because that just... Do that in your brain, and it makes the game 1,000% better.
Sure.
It does!
I don't know who that is.
I don't know how to help you.
I've heard that many times in my life. So I just want to go with the cast of Lie. What's your thought?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Cast of Lie it is.
Okay, second round. We have
All right.
Dwayne versus Lisa.
Yeah, I think I'm giving it back to Lisa. I still feel I understand her plot for the most part. You know, she's
I understand
Dwayne's.
Dwayne's. I understand Dwayne's.
Dwayne
He's just an
is
incel.
A psychopath who has decided that the girl he likes needs to pay attention to him, but also that he's a great actor, even though he clearly isn't, because he doesn't, try. And I just...
Yeah, he's an agent.
I understand Lisa. Lisa wants to go around being a jewel thief, finding historical stuff, and taking pictures like any good goddamn lesbian. And I...
Fair enough.
I will go with Lisa until I die.
Let's do it. We'll go with Lisa.
Lisa.
So Joseph Hughes versus Elliot Chen.
Well,
I gotta go with Joseph.
How do we determine who's best in this situation?
To me, it's because, one, I like the game better. I like Final Scene better. And I feel more emotions about Joseph.
I guess Final Scene definitely, because that is part of the problem with Haunted Carousels. It's just, there's so much promise there, but it's missing. So yeah. I always think about the promise that I feel for it.
Yeah.
Rather than what I actually got. And I actually enjoyed the end with Joseph. It's distressing as all hell.
Yeah. Joseph.
I love to be distressed.
Okay. Shorty versus Jane Penvelin. This one is hard for me because I love both games.
Mm-hmm.
And they both are terrifying in their own way.
For real.
So.
They're also both irritating in their own ways.
Yes. You can find more eggs than that.
Go dig.
Exactly. Terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I won't do it unless you play a game with me. It's like, bitch, are you like fucking... What's the name?
Oh.
Is this Jigsaw?
Yeah.
It's the name of the character? Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus fucking Christ, child. But what do you think? I honestly have no idea with these two.
I'm going to go with Jane, just because I hope she really hones her villainy skills.
Yeah.
I hope she gets better at it and becomes, like, somebody I would love to, like, read about. I would, honestly, fan fiction about future, like, evil...
Jane is just a year younger than I am now. She's 27, out in the world. Okay. Laurie Gerard versus Big Island Mike. I don't know how to pick this one.
Yeah, honestly, both of them have really shaky motives.
I like Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon more than I like Creature of Kapu Cave.
Mm-hmm.
But Big Island Mike is more terrifying.
Yeah, I am going to go with Laurie just because I understand what happened with Laurie a little more.
Yeah.
Big Island Mike, not his fault. Great guy, I think. Scary. But I don't understand what's happening. And so since Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon has this more solid ending, I'm going with Laurie.
Okay. Sounds good. Helena versus Fiona. Fiona's not really a villain.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Fiona only won in that first one because she wasn't in blackface. So...
Yeah. Okay, Helena.
She can go be with her crows.
I'm gonna say this one, but I know the answer. Kareen versus Anya.
Anya!
Tits McGee wins again.
Tits McGee.
Abdullah versus Clara.
Clara, sure. For sure.
Kiri versus the entire cast of Lie.
Shit. Both equally unsatisfying endings.
Yeah, neither make really sense at all. I mean, they make sense.
Neither make really sense at all.
Shut up! I have been up since 5 this morning. You be nice to me.
Hey.
The children bully me all day.
I'm going to tell you what Mr. Bernard told me. You're the adult. I think I'm gonna go, honestly, with the cast of Lie. Just because they're prettier.
You know what? They really are.
It's a pretty cast.
Yeah. Xenia is... She's hot. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. Next round. Lisa versus Joseph.
Shit. See, now I'm having another problem here. Because Joseph has the most reasonable motives, but also I just kind of, like I said before, I'm starting to love the idea of Lisa's life, you know?
I think Joseph wins this one for me.
Just because he's sad and...
I just, like, if
There's
I am
no
now
happy ending here.
Yeah. And also, Lisa's just really annoying to listen to.
That too.
And I just like the final scene better than I like Treasure in Royal Tower.
Okay.
Yeah?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Joseph. Jane Penvelin versus Laurie Gerard.
Ooh, rich kid
Society
versus
girl
rich
versus
kid.
society girl.
Yeah. You know, again, I got hopes for Jane's future. So I'm going with Jane.
Yep. Jane. Helena versus Anya. Oh, fuck.
Angry German chicks.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure that Helena is Austrian.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking about that. I think you're right.
But she speaks German.
Yeah. Among a billion other things.
Yeah. Just like Anya. Both of them speak many, many languages.
Oh my god, wouldn't it be rad to think they went to, like, university together?
Love it. Love
Right?
the idea.
Can you not just see that story? That would be wonderful. Yeah. I'm just, hey guys, come to me for your fan fiction ideas if you want to write about, like, lesser Nancy Drew characters.
I'm going with Anya. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. She just,
Both are badass bitches, you know, just trying to do themselves.
Yeah.
But, you know.
It's true. But Anya is just more fun. You know?
Uh-huh.
And I like the game better. Which is saying something, because Captive Curse is not a good game. I'm just putting it out there.
I can at least appreciate a large portion of that game.
Yeah, Phantom of Venice is shit, though.
It is
and
rough.
I know that many people disagree with me,
Yeah.
but those people are wrong because they like Scopa.
There's something wrong with you. Something happened to you to make you like this.
Yeah, so Clara versus the cast of Lie.
Man. I mean, both pretty complex characters.
The cast of Lie is very complex because it's 4 people. I want to go with Clara.
I do too. I feel like she's got, honestly, a more cohesive story.
She definitely does.
I have a hard time understanding why everybody's there and lie.
Ariana, they are stealing things.
Except for Thanos, because he just wants to kill people.
just wants to kill people.
I think he should follow his heart away from me.
So we are down to the final 4.
It's the final
quarterfinals,
countdown.
or I guess it's kind of semifinal. I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, no, this is the semifinals.
Semifinals. Okay, so Joseph versus Jane.
Well, how are you feeling about that, sister?
I don't know. I honestly don't. I kind of go with Jane.
Yeah, me too. I wasn't really having any problems with that. I was like, I don't know, I feel bad not saying Joseph just because we've been feeling for the guy this whole time, but
I think Jane just is more terrifying.
She is. She's
like,
a deeply
there's a certain amount of
young thing.
Yeah, there's a certain amount of terror that comes with dealing with a man with dementia trying to keep you in a building that's about to be demolished.
Absolutely.
But I honestly feel like a 12-year-old who is gaslighting and kind of poisoning.
She's at that pivotal stage where she might still be a sociopath. So you gotta be careful. At that age, what takes?
Anya versus Clara.
Anya.
Okay.
Like, just because I dig her motives most. She's crazy.
Jane versus Anya.
This is rough and not where I thought any of this would go, if I'm being perfectly honest, because, they're not my favorite games. I don't hate, Curse of Blackmore Manor. You took way too long to say that for me.
I'm sorry, I'm tired.
But,
I like Curse of Blackmore Manor more, but I really feel for Anya.
Do feel for Anya.
I like to think that maybe in the future, Anya takes Jane under her villainous wing.
Exactly. Team up.
Team up.
Have it be... Okay. Anya's the bad bitch. For now.
Fair enough. But which do we think wins?
That's what I'm saying! Villain? Sister, what the fuck did I just say? Anya's the baddest bitch right now.
Anya wins.
So, Anya wins. Okay. Barring any comeback.
Anya, Tits McGee, takes the title.
Tits McGee!
Yeah. Fantastic. So, what's really, really funny is that when the Clue Crew Discord did this exact same bracket, Jane won.
Really?
Yeah.
That would have been undeniable proof that she is just
the best. I mean, she's one of the 2 best villains, honestly.
Yeah.
She got all the way to the final, so.
Yeah, man.
You know? But in our opinion, Anya is the best villain because of many reasons, but mostly, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
For sure.
So, and also, she got the big boobies.
She got the big boobies.
So, that's who we think is the best villain. So, yeah, I mean, you guys can tell us differently. I would love to see your guys' completed brackets.
Yes,
so, like,
please.
at us on Twitter or share it on our Facebook. Tell us on YouTube.
Or Facebook.
Instagram. Twitch. Or our fancy website, krolmeistersisters.knifefightclub.com.
You can also find us on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, and Spotify, where you can leave us reviews and let other people know that they should listen to us.
Yeah. Like, convert all of your friends. Just
brainwash
them. You can subscribe to us on Twitch to get access to our cute little wine glass emote, as well as podcast night VODs. Or you could support us on Patreon with an N. Just so you guys know, patreon.com/KrolmeisterSisters to get access to Streamcat pictures, podcast night VODs, as well as you can also tell us what to talk about. For
if
only
you
$10
pay enough.
Yeah. So, as a reminder, I'm Risa.
I'm Ariana.
And we're the Krolmeister sisters, and we're asking you guys to stay sleuthy.
I like the little, I am Brian.